Hello, hello.
Hello. Howdy.
How are you all doing? How are you doing, Darian?
I think I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
How fucking dare you? Pass me the porg.
Oh.
Yes.
The lad. His little eyes.
I love how fucked these guys look.
They're pretty scuffy. But, I mean, they look scuffy in the movies.
They do. They do.
Couldn't get rid of Poffin, so let's just make them creatures. You just love violently shaking him.
They probably like it.
Probably. They enjoy getting rattled.
Right? This is the best thing to come out of the sequel trilogy.
Porgs.
It's just porgs. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about any of the arguments that people have about Star Wars, but porgs, they can stay. I like them.
What is the public opinion on porgs?
I think people hate them.
Why?
I think it's because they exist.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. People, I don't know.
People got violently upset when they first showed off porgs.
They're great though.
And I'm like, but they're cute.
Yeah, they're like way better than like Ewoks.
Right? They're not quite as cute as like the Jawas.
No, the Jawas are really adorable.
Jawas are real cute.
Oh, teeny.
I love those guys.
It's really good.
I just like them. I don't know.
They're little fellas. That's for sure.
I also like the Lolth cats.
The Lolth cats.
Yeah, they don't show up often.
I don't think I remember them very well.
Well, they're from Lothal, and that's the planet that Rebels takes place on.
I see.
So no one knows what a Lolth
so
cat
literally
is.
only you.
The one person on the planet that likes Rebels.
Well, because you watch. Does Issa like Rebels?
Now he does.
Okay, he didn't used to.
Well, he used to just be like so like, oh, it's Rebels. It's that other thing off in the corner.
Right.
So,
but then he watched it.
Then he watched it. Now he loves it.
Good taste.
It's great. Now my sister likes Rebels because she sat down and watched it.
That's
and
awesome.
She's like, wow, this was so much better than the sequel trilogy. Why do people dislike this? And I'm just like, we're getting there, guys.
One person at a time.
We're spreading the gospel of Star Wars
Rebels. Does that mean it's my turn? Do I need to watch Rebels?
You need to sit down and watch Star Wars Rebels.
I'll watch Rebels.
We can do a watch along stream. Pull it up on the D+.
Y'all would love that, right? Watch along stream. Well, yeah, we probably could. I don't actually wait.
You have a D+.
Johnny has a D+.
Yeah, but you can still use it.
If we stream like from my PS4, maybe.
Wait, whose D+ account were we using for Descendants?
Nils's.
We can still use that one then.
How do we watch? Oh, I guess we can ask him for the login for it, huh? It's from Real Tired.
Oh my god.
I looked up at that clock again and got confused why I said it was 3 and I forgot.
Okay, guys. So I have a clock above my TV between two illustrations of Nick Wilde. Don't worry about that. And it's got a loon on it.
Yeah, it's got a
clock
loon.
with a loon.
And when it strikes an hour, it goes.
Yeah, it does the
loon sound.
Unfortunately, I never put batteries in this clock, right? So earlier today, it's currently stuck at 3:00.
Oh, it's like 5 till 3.
It's less than that.
Okay, it's like 4 till 3.
It's like 3 till 3.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm being pedantic.
Ever.
It's less, so if you round it, it's 3. Yeah, get fucked. But it's basically you round it, it's at 3:00. And Darian looked at that earlier, and it was around 10 p.m. when he looked at this clock. And he was like, why does it say 9?
Well, the second hand is also, like, facing the 9.
thicker small hand is pointing towards 3.
It's all gold shiny from here,
Oh
man.
my god. How do you mistake 3:00 for 9:00? They're not even on the same side of the clock.
But the second hand is literally going the opposite direction. I could have easily missed at a glance. I can't
even see the second hand.
From your angle, you've got... Oh, from your angle,
It's
no.
tiny.
But from the angle when you sit over here on the couch...
Why would the hour hand be that thin?
I don't know. Maybe you just have a weird clock. It's got a loon on it. I don't know how loon clocks work.
We're ending the part, guys.
No, it's fine. I want to see what happens. This is real exciting stuff. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you gonna make it till the end of the part?
That'll be great. I'm gonna be amazing.
Need to DoorDash a coffee?
No, I don't think anywhere here I would be able to DoorDash a coffee from.
We have 7-Eleven.
Maybe 7-Eleven, but their coffee sucks.
It's coffee.
No, I'm not gonna have a coffee at midnight.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want it. Don't want to do it.
You're gonna be up for another 3 hours.
That's not true.
You'll be up for the next 2 hours.
Probably, but half of that. Maybe I'll pick up a coffee when I'm on the way home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
At Sheets.
The room is empty. I stare for a moment as if doing that will make the jackal magically appear back in his bed where I last saw him. Then I feel something on the floor. Green shards of shattered glass, wine bottles knocked from the table to the floor. An ominous feeling starts to blossom in my chest as I note the purplish red stain among the glass. The spilled wine dried from how long it's been there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Correct.
I read it.
Yeah.
Wow. I swallow again to wet my throat. Yes. Okay. Looking to the ceiling. About to call out to Calm and ask for Nefidu's location before stopping myself. I don't know if actually alerting Calm to my location is a good idea. I'm pretty sure the security portion of the AI is separate from the rest of the Calm, but I don't want to chance it. I stand there for a moment, unsure of what to do now. I could go around the palace looking for the jackal. He could be anywhere, really. But seeing the glass and knowing what's happened, I'm just denying what's obviously here. I just have to hope that he's okay. However, yeah, wherever, not however. Yeah. However, that's for no one. It's fine, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Wherever he's been taken. I lean against the frame of the door for a moment, trying to think of what to do next. I could look for Virginia, but I have no idea where her room might be. Besides, if the state of Nefidu's room is anything to go by, I wouldn't be surprised if she's been taken somewhere against her will as well. Kato probably knows everything about what we were planning. There's really no other choice but to go into the dungeons, tell Amicus what's happening, what happened, and then maybe he'll know what to do. And just as I'm turning to go back out into the hallway, I hear footsteps. I quickly draw back into the room, reaching up to the panel to shut the door again. Before I do, though, I hear something else. The sound of muttering in a familiar voice. I linger just inside the room, listening as the voice draws closer. Oh dear, Galen, this is too much, too much! And I grit my teeth, listening as the cat comes closer, sounding like he's alone. I suddenly make up my mind and do what I want as to what I'm going to do next. Slit his throat.
We're gonna beat him up.
Yeah. I'm going to be killed. I'm going to be killed. What was I thinking?
Yeah, but by me.
Do you think Marco could win that fight?
Yeah.
Against Alex?
Yeah.
Somehow I think Marco's too pathetic.
Dang. Well, it would be difficult, especially if you wanted to get the surprise, strangling on him.
Yeah.
Because he's got that protective cup around his neck.
Oh, facts. You have to,
It's like anti-strangle. You get your hands on that, you're trying to press it, and, but it's probably, pretty solid metal,
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
You'd have to hang him by the
yeah, by the little the handle of the mug. Put you on the rack.
And then you pull out a gun.
See, this is just like that meme, right? Of the book Adastra, and then Adastra if Marco had a gun.
He could have just shot Amicus.
Could have shot all of them. Be like, wow, these aliens abducted me. Well, if he shot Amicus on the ship, he probably would have died. Truthfully.
Well, he could have shot Amicus when he was in the dorm room.
Maybe, I guess, but he surprised him though.
They were in that dorm room for so long.
I don't know. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, he had to put in the lingua first, and they have the conversation. There's like a whole conversation. You even kick him.
In the
dorm room.
Not in the dorm room.
No, in the dorm room.
No,
He surprises.
He surprises you in the dorm room.
Yeah, he at least does the portrait.
I guess so.
So yeah, if he just had a Glock on his nightstand and just shot the wolf,
it would have saved so much. It would have been Amicus just flew away from Adastra and never returned.
Yep.
Perfect ending.
Kato would be in power.
Well,
nothing would go wrong.
Nothing would go wrong.
Because he would have just stayed in power, let's face it.
It's very true.
So it's all good.
Incredible.
At that moment, the cat passes the doorway.
Let's fuck him up.
He's got his paws up to the side of his face, too busy staring at the ground to even notice me. He's close enough that all I have to do is reach out and grab him by the straps of his robe before yanking him into the room as hard as I can. Immediately, the cat shrieks. That is what that word. That does not say Shreks.
No, it's a shriek.
Okay.
There's an I. It's okay.
The sound bending comically with the force of my tug. I swing him around towards the middle of the room before turning around to quickly shut the door. Alex is still yelling as he tumbles to the ground, rolling several times before coming to a stop next to the shattered bottles. He curls up there, covering his face as he cowers on the ground. Wait! I'm sorry for what I did. For whatever it is that I did. Yeah, just grab him by the...
Yep.
Is that handle? Is that what it's called?
The handle of a mug?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a handle.
Grab him by his handle. It'll be easy. He won't restrain. If you probably grab that, he won't know what to do.
No, he'll be
he'll seize up. The cat continues to grovel before finally peeking through his paws to look up at me. He goes quiet though. He remains fetal.
Like curled up in a fetal position. Fetal. It's pronounced fetal, Josh. I know it's spelt like petal as in flower, but it's pronounced fetal.
That's so
with
dumb. There should be an extra E then.
No. Because then it would imply
fetal.
feet.
Well, that's how it's pronounced. Fetal. This says fetal.
No.
It literally says fetal.
It says fetal, Josh. The word is fetal because it is in reference to a fetus. You don't call it a fetus.
That word's spelled wrong too.
I would love it if the fetus had two E's. It's a fetus.
Wait, is it with a T or a D?
T.
T.
Just like
so it's not fetus?
Not feed. Not like feed us with a D.
Yeah.
But fetus.
I'm pretty sure I've always called it a fetus and no one's corrected me.
Well, I mean, that's how it's... You don't typically put an extra effort to pronounce the T. You don't say fetus. You say fetus. And people know what you mean.
And people just let me be wrong?
Yeah.
That's reasonable. As if deciding if he should still be scared or not. And suddenly, he seems to make up his mind and quickly stands, brushing off imaginary dust as he fixes his face into one bland, disinterest. Oh, Marco, I thought you might be someone else. My apologies. Why are you not dead or in a hole?
Yeah.
I glare. What reason did you have to grabbing me so roughly? No more bullshitting from you. What the hell is going on? The cat finally stops fidgeting and faces me, though he doesn't make eye contact, staring at the door behind me instead. Well, I'm sure you already know, don't you? I'm surprised Kato let you out, to be honest. It's something about Alex's demeanor, not only the way he's acting now, but the way he's been acting for the past month, gets to me at that moment.
Haul off and punch him.
Facts, though. I step forward suddenly, and though I want to hit him, I settle with just giving him a hard shove. Words.
Shove. Yeah. In.
The text disappeared for a moment. I zoned out for a quick second, and thus so did the text.
You might need to get some rest, Josh.
No, that's not what that means.
Oh.
That means I have to stay up longer to train myself. Stay awake longer.
Nay, I say.
We have to increase the length of productivity.
You stayed up too late last night.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I still had 8 hours of sleep. I think.
Okay.
We're not going to count.
Uh-huh.
I woke up at like 3.
Okay, yeah, that's 9 hours.
Yeah. That's right.
Whatever.
See? It's all good.
Whatever.
A hard shove in the chest that sends him stumbling back with a noisy slapping of his sandals on the stone floor. What the fuck, Alex? He windmills his arms, trying to catch his balance. And when he finally does, he brings his paws up to his chest. His ear is pinned back and claws unsheathed.
Ooh, aggro Alex.
Right?
Let's go.
Oh, have we seen this portrait?
Yeah,
he's like biting his little lip.
Yeah, he's done this one before.
Okay.
It'd be cool if he had his hands up and his claws out though.
Right.
Go full round.
I don't know if Alex is any good at fighting. Probably not. But I'd rather not get raked by those things. Oh,
like a rake.
Yeah.
Like what you do with a rake. In past tense.
Yeah, then what do you... That's raking in the moment.
Yeah, I'm raking. Or will you go rake that?
This language is stupid. By those things, so I hold off on giving him another shove. Besides, he's looking scared again, staring at me wide-eyed. Don't touch me! I grit my teeth, forcing myself to not to do that again. Okay. Then tell me what it is that you're doing. Why did you do this? What? This time, I step forward and raise my fist threateningly, and immediately the cat covers his face, cowering. I realize then that Alex probably doesn't have any fighting skills at all. He might, that he might actually be a coward rather than just pretending to be one. Yo, that's the ultimate move. If you're a coward, pretend to be a coward.
Yeah, right? It's that reverse psychology.
Yeah.
It's pretty
then
good.
No one knows if you're truly a coward.
Yep.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Alex is big brain.
Yeah, it's worked. It's worked so well for him so far, I guess.
Man, like, you look at Alex, right?
Right.
And you're like, for him to be succeeding, everyone else needs to be like a groveling idiot.
Uh-huh. And it's like working.
And it's so working.
It's so working. I'm proud of him.
I don't feel like this is like a commenting on Alex's skills, but lack thereof of everyone else.
Yeah.
If he can fumble his way through like this. This realization cools my desire to really hurt the cat. Instead, I just wait again until Alex lowers his paw, looking at me with fear. I guess that's a good thing. Amicus had told me in the past that the few sapients, primates in the Galaxia, are really only known for a few things. One being that they can't swim, and the other being their incredible strength. Two things that don't belong to Marco.
Nope. Well, he knows how to swim.
That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah. He does know how to swim.
Yeah.
And doesn't have incredible strength.
Yeah, he's the opposite.
He is a limp noodle.
I suppose it's a good reputation to have, even if it's not true for humans, and Alex wouldn't know that. I take another threatening step forward. Tell me.
All right.
I'm surprised by the cat's sudden exclamation. His eyes screwed shut as he raises his paw to his head for tugging at it in distress.
I'll tell you whatever you want, if you just leave me alone. I'm tired of this goddamn place and psychopathic wolves and half-developed children.
I ignore that jab at me, staring at the cat, waiting.
I'll probably be deported soon anyway, if not executed.
The cat's voice catches in his throat, and he raises a paw to his mouth, is seemingly about to cry again. Yeah, cry, baby bitch. He really is scared, and that gives me an idea. Listen, I'm trying to help Amicus in this to his rightful place on the throne. Maybe if you help me out and Amicus does become emperor, I can work something out for you. You know, how close the two of us are. I wait as he tries to gather himself, clasping his paws together before simply looking at the ground. He doesn't say anything, though, so I sigh. Why did you tell Kato about our plan? Alex echoes my sigh, looking away to the side.
There's a lot of Galaxia's politics that you wouldn't understand, Marco.
Well, simplify it for me then. I might be half developed, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of how things work around here.
And if I tell you, you'll help me leave this cursed moon.
I grit my teeth. Yes. Alex side-eyes me before shaking his head.
I became a pet for a single reason. Not for ambassadorial. 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 Okay. Or Adastra Omorpha relationships. Not even the gather intelligence. I mean, originally that was my purpose, but I became close to Cassius over the course of several official meetings at dinners. My department took notice and altered my assignment.
The cat goes quiet again. Alright, then what are you here for right now? Alex takes a deep breath and looks me in the eye.
Chaos.
Okay.
Ooh.
I wait, but that's all the cat says. I frown at him. You're here to create chaos? Alex's voice suddenly becomes monotone.
An unstable government creates an unstable society. Progress is stalled, and outward development turned inward. The society worries less about what is happening outside their borders, while becoming more concerned with their own issues.
It's like he's reciting something that he's heard many times before. Thinking about it, the explanation seems to have some reason to it. Alex's seemingly senseless decisions, shifting alliances, and general odd behavior could be explained by this. He's only here to make things more difficult for the wolves to integrate back into the Galaxias. Excuse me. To prevent them from progressing out of the technological and economical slump they're currently in. He's not just against me, Amicus, Cassius, or even Kato, but rather all of us at once. I think about the billowing smoke over Adastra City, what's probably happening to dozens of cities right now, and I suddenly feel an overwhelming feeling of disgust for the cat in front of me. A lot of things have happened on this moon that bothers me, but this particular act of sabotage is probably the worst. And just something about how careless it is, and not knowing what will even happen, and just that it will hurt the Empire, the people. Alex seems to look on my face and sees a quick look on my face, quickly takes a step back, looking away.
I understand that it may seem harsh, but it is my duty to Amorpha and the Galaxias as a whole to keep us safe from Adastra. You, if you knew the history.
I assume you started the rumor of the triumvirs, then pinned it on me.
I may have started the rumor, but I never implicated you.
But you knew that would happen. Alex opens his mouth, then shuts it, looking away again. And after I woke up in the gardens, told you about the doctor, you probably told Kato about our relationship, then to... Alex frowns deeply, taking another step back, looking almost like a child that got caught doing something wrong. I feel my face grow hot, not really confident anymore that I'll be able to hold myself back for caving this cat's face, and that's what that says. That's the words that are in front of me.
Yeah, they're there.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay. Maybe later, but this isn't important right now. Even if this creature in front of me is responsible for half my troubles, if not all of them, where is Nefertu or Virginia? Alex looks surprised for the moment at the sudden shift in conversation.
Well, Virginia is to be married to Kato later today.
Oh boy.
My stomach lurches at that, but before I can even start to comprehend, oh yeah, so you can marry into the family. And...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Yep. Have a rightful claim.
That all makes sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My stomach lurches at that, but before I can even start to comprehend what that means, Alex goes on.
As for Nefertu, well, you don't know.
I've been locked in a room.
There you go. It's like you knew. You've really stepped into the shoes of Marco. You're in love with Amicus, aren't you?
No.
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 Sure.
There's a better chance of me liking Asterion. That won't upset anyone.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Look, it's not my fault. That Storm is there. And Storm is just like the best.
Oh man.
I've been locked in Amicus's room all day. I don't know anything. You were locked in the room for like 5 minutes.
Ah, well, Nefertu is scheduled to be executed, I think.
You think?
Oh boy.
Nice there. What? When?
Now, I'm not completely sure. I woke up alone in the dining room and saw it on the news channels.
No. When is he being executed?
I don't know. It was going to be sometime today. Could have already happened. You'll never know.
You'll never know.
But it hasn't happened yet, right?
I don't know.
Calm? I cut off Alex, not caring anymore about alerting Calm to my location. Yes, Marco. Has Nefertu been executed? There's a pause. For a moment, all I can hear is my heartbeat hammering in my ears. Okay. Before a surreal moment, I feel like I'm going to pass out, and I have to square my stance to make sure I don't fall over. Yes. The pause seems longer than normal, like Calm is having trouble finding the information that I asked for then. Here's what I found. The executioner of Nefertu, the pharaoh's second son, is to take place in the royal amphitheater on the 14th hour for crimes of espionage, and yeah, it's fine, conspiracy to murder Emperor Cassius.
You almost had that word.
So 2?
The 14th hour? Yeah. 2 p.m.
Okay.
Well, they don't have a similar... Well, yeah, I guess it would be...
It would be there... It would still be there too.
19 hours.
Yeah, so it would be there 2 p.m.
I guess, if you... Well, because you can't split it evenly.
Who cares? There's still like 12. You can...
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
It's better this way.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'd rather have 2 different 2 o'clocks in a day than have 14.
I guess.
Like, you want to have a clock with 24 things?
That'd be fun, right?
I don't know. That would get messy real quick, I find. Man, I don't know if you remember, in our middle school, there was a counselor who had one of those clocks that had the numbers reversed.
Yeah.
So, you would have been correct. This would be 9.
Yeah, I would have been right, huh?
If I had one of those kind of
See,
clocks.
maybe I was just thinking about that. You ever think of that, huh?
No, because you don't think that far back.
I do sometimes.
You reminisce.
I do. Like I like to reminisce about Miss Senef's class.
But that was after that.
I know, but it's back then.
Yeah.
Did enjoy that.
Class was so weird.
I reminisce about times in the forum in 8th grade. You were much more physically abusive to me back then.
Yeah. Did you hear that he reminisces about that?
It just happens to come up. I don't reminisce about being abused. Let's not get it twisted, folks.
That is what you implied, though.
That's not what I meant to imply. It's late. Tired. Hell. Hell.
The execution will be broadcasted live on all public... How much time until the 14th hour? 14 minutes and 31 seconds. Shit! What the hell am I supposed to do? That's not enough time. Even if I get to Amicus, I can't get him out of... Can't get how time...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Woof. One at a time. One word at a time, Josh.
Wait. Okay, so I cannot get him out in time before. Okay.
There you go. Uh-huh.
The cat. I turn my eyes on Alex, and he immediately backs away again, trembling. Can you get Amicus out of the dungeon? In that moment, I almost slap him, but I stubbornly force my shaking hands to stay on my sides. Can you fucking get him out or not? I think so. Cassius gave me almost unlimited control to calm security. Even after Kato resumed?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's not like his privileges got rescinded just because Cassius...
I don't know. You would almost think that like Kato would then like make a command that gives
Maybe,
him only the plan.
but
like,
he didn't.
And he didn't. He just didn't. He's a smart boy.
Yeah.
My heart leaps in my chest. Then let's go down there and get him out of get the hell. I turn to the door, but notice Alex is still frozen in the same place. The look on my face makes him cringe again. Yes, but you won't let him imprison or execute me if I do. Alex, I will kill you right now if you don't fucking do what I tell you.
Yes!
The cat jumps and yelps as I scream at him, scrambling to head out to the door with him hot on my heels. Just grab him by the handle.
For real.
The cat was at least right about one thing. I would never be able to be a diplomat if that's what he really is. Okay.
That was good.
We're going to end the part here.
You sure? You sure?
Yes. Because this is about the time we normally stop.
It's true.
So...
So it works out. New scene. It's fine.
It is the good.
We out here. It's that time.
Is it?
Pet the porg.
Pet the porg.
Squish the porg. Squish the porg.
Look, I knew this porg was destined to be mine.
Yeah.
When I saw... So all of these... Like, this is like the Disney World porgs. You can only get those at, like, official Disney stores and shit. It's kind of annoying. Because I would love to amass an army of them.
Right. Get many porgs.
Get all of them. And they all have they're made quickly and efficiently. And by efficiently, I mean not at all. So they all have like weird defects, like their head will be lumpy or an eye will be off center. And I saw this one and he had to be mine.
Yeah.
Because he has a bit of orange fur poking out of the wrong place.
Of his eye, yeah. Perfect. It's just a little too high, isn't it?
So
just a wee bit.
Also, he's like off-center, like the eyes here.
He had to be yours.
One of his legs wasn't sewn on right, so the foot's like pointing.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
And all of them are like this.
What a
where
messy
there's
little
like
fella.
they all have these little defects, and I think that's amazing.
I just think they're neat.
I mean, they're arguably the best thing ever put into Star Wars.
It's true. It's true.
They're right up there with metachlorians.
Metachlorians.
Do we know what a metachlorian looks like? We must, right?
We must.
I'm not a Star Wars person, so I don't know things.
I'm not a Star Wars person. Cuddles with my porg.
Well, one doesn't need to like Star Wars to love porgs.
It's true. They're not mutually exclusive.
Right? I mean, you just look at them and it's like, oh my god, these are the greatest thing.
They're pretty good.
Like,
he's such a cute fella. I love this man. He just loves shaking him.
Just I mean, the act of them being shaken just it looks correct.
It kind of does. Like that's what they should have done in The Last Jedi when
if Rave just violently shakes a porg, like pins one down to the ground and just violently shakes it.
She uses the force to hold one in place and then grows and grabs it with her hands and just shakes it violently. Oh, that would have made the movie so much better.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, goodbye everyone.